Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Ghostface66. Thanks for the suggestion, Ghost. You asked, where did the tooth fairy come from? If you've ever wondered why a tiny, winged creature is interested in your discarded baby teeth, you're not alone. Is she building a tooth castle? Funding a dental-themed startup? Today, we're unraveling the origins of the tooth fairy, from ancient superstitions to modern-day pillow transactions. So, grab your floss and let's get to the root of this mystery, right here on Explaining Everything. Long before the tooth fairy fluttered into our bedrooms, various cultures had unique rituals for dealing with lost baby teeth. In Norse traditions, children received a tooth fee when they lost their first tooth, a practice known as tandfæ. Vikings believed children's teeth brought good luck in battle, so warriors would string them into necklaces. Imagine facing a Viking adorned with a necklace of baby teeth. Talk about a dental deterrent. In medieval England, children were advised to burn their baby teeth to prevent hardship in the afterlife. The fear was that if a witch got hold of your tooth, she could control you. So, incinerating your teeth was the medieval equivalent of clearing your browser history. Even in Asia, traditions were strong. In China, for instance, kids would toss their bottom teeth onto the roof and their top teeth down into the ground, all while shouting requests for new teeth to grow straight and strong. Honestly, it's the only time in life where throwing things and yelling gets you rewarded with good dental alignment. The concept of a creature exchanging teeth for gifts isn't exclusive to fairies. In 18th century France, a story called La Bonne Petite Souris, the Good Little Mouse, featured a mouse who turned into a fairy to help a queen defeat an evil king by hiding under his pillow and knocking out his teeth. This tale inspired the tradition of the tooth mouse in several cultures. In Spain and Latin America, El Raton Perez is a beloved character who collects children's teeth from under their pillows, leaving behind coins or small gifts. So, before the tooth fairy took flight, it was the tooth mouse who scurried into children's rooms, proving that rodents can have a soft side too. The tooth fairy, as we know her today, is a relatively recent addition to folklore. The first known reference appeared in a 1908 Chicago Daily Tribune article, suggesting that parents leave a coin under their child's pillow as a reward for a lost tooth. This idea gained popularity over time, especially with the influence of Disney's portrayal of fairies, which added a sprinkle of magic to the concept. In 1927, Esther Watkins Arnold wrote a play titled The Tooth Fairy, further cementing the character in American culture. By the mid-20th century, the tooth fairy had become a staple in households, turning the loss of a tooth into an eagerly anticipated event. While the tooth fairy is a familiar figure in many Western cultures, other countries have their unique traditions. In Japan, children throw their lost lower teeth onto the roof and upper teeth beneath the floor, hoping the new teeth will grow straight. In Turkey, kids bury their teeth in a place that represents their aspirations, like a garden for a future botanist. These diverse customs highlight the universal significance of losing baby teeth as a rite of passage, even if the methods vary. Whether it's a fairy, a mouse, or a rooftop toss, the underlying theme is celebrating growth and change. Let's talk about the tooth fairy's going rate. In recent years, the average payout for a lost tooth in the US has hovered around $5, though it can vary based on factors like the child's age, the tooth's condition, and regional generosity. Some kids even receive more for their first lost tooth, a sort of signing bonus for entering the world of toothless grins. Interestingly, the tooth fairy's generosity has become a topic of economic analysis, with some studies correlating the average tooth payout to the state of the economy. So, next time you find a crisp bill under your pillow, consider it a mini stimulus package. The tooth fairy has made numerous appearances in movies, books, and television shows. From the comedic portrayal by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Tooth Fairy to the darker interpretation in horror films, this character has proven to be versatile. In literature, the Tooth Fairy often serves as a symbol of childhood innocence and the magic of growing up. Her presence in various media underscores her role as a comforting figure during a time of change and development for children. So there you have it. The Tooth Fairy didn't just pop into existence wearing glitter and wings. She's the result of centuries of strange, sweet, and occasionally spooky dental traditions. From Vikings wearing teeth like fashion accessories to Spanish mice running their gift-giving businesses, the Tooth Fairy had quite the resume before landing her gig under your pillow. It turns out that even lost teeth have an epic origin story, and honestly, that's kind of magical. Until then, keep brushing, keep flossing, and maybe keep an extra pillow handy just in case a fairy or mouse stops by for a visit. After all, you never know which ancient legend might be hiding right beneath your mattress. And hey, if your tooth goes missing and you find a Viking coin under your bed, just smile and go with it. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.